Good Morning Brew Daily Show. I'm Neil Fryman.
And I'm Toby Howell.
On today's pod, we
Morning Brew started as a business newsletter to make you smarter in 5 minutes every morning. We have now taken that approach and moved it into video on the internet. In this studio, we record a show every day called Morning Brew Daily. That records at 5 a.m. and is released by 7. And then throughout the day, we clip that show down and post shorter versions of that on Instagram, TikTok, X, as a way to expand our reach. In the last 6 months, Morning Brew Daily has become the biggest show in the business category on Spotify. One of the unexpected aspects of implementing the Powercore and Diamond series has been the partnership with Lawo and the engineering team. We have 4 studios, 2 edit bays, and 1 production control room. This room is used by our YouTube main channel to make videos about all sorts of bigger picture ideas, and the room is tied together, like every room in the facility, with Dante back to the Powercore. We're using the Powercore as our central audio engine for our entire facility, and that converts all sorts of signals from analog to AES, or to Dante, or to MADI, or to 2110 even. The way that we get a lot of audio in is through converting in the other room Rupert Neve preamps through an Avid Matrix, and that converts it to the Dante network, and then we can pick that up, put it into the core, and then route it anywhere we need. The Powercore is only 1U, so at the start, we didn't have a lot of rack space, and it has so many cross points. That is a pretty massive audio matrix, and that was really appealing to me to future-proof and think through strategy for the next 5-10 years. There's many licensing, but we opted to go for the Mac so that we could have 3 distinct consoles operating off of 1 core at the same time. They're all consoles that we can build in VisTool and then give to remote operators so they don't have to be here. You can do it just on VisTool over VPN. You could do it with a remote desktop client and the computer being here, or you can have a Diamond Surface at home over a site-to-site VPN if you have that ability. One of the strengths of the Powercore that I'm finding is that we have changed strategy technically. We can just add some MADI outputs to it, tie that directly to a video router. Everything is directly integrated without having to have another expense. Now we are in our main control room, we call it PCR1, and this is where our Diamond Surface lives. I wanted something that was inviting to use. I wanted something that can be used anywhere, anyway. And Diamond really fulfilled that goal. On the Surface, we were able to take that initial thought of workflow and expand it into more of a traditional production control room and still have those aspects of remote control. There's 2 other surfaces. This on this screen here is one of our other remote VisTool mixers. The console's been able to grow with us, and I think that's a really special thing that not a lot of other products have. Diamond is so versatile, you can make this console be anything you need it to be. One of the other things that's valuable to us as a facility that has 4 studios and only 1 control room is the ability to quickly change from room to room to room. And Snapshots is a really good way to do that, and being able to just save our routing or change our routing quickly with the press of a button and then be in another room. My favorite feature is the flexibility and how expansive it can be in such a tiny package. Diamond has a very versatile, very straightforward auto mixer. Having that on a shortcut key was important to us, and just being able to turn the auto mixer on and off from the Surface without having to go down a couple menus. One of the things that I think sets Powercore and Diamond series and VisTool apart from other is the fact that we can now mix remotely on a Surface in so many different ways. I have full access to the console from my house over remote desktop, and I have a touchscreen at home. I can now grab this and I can move the faders on the console, and I can do that anywhere. I can do it at home, I can do it on the train if I need to from my phone. In a support role, nothing like it. Can't say enough about the expandability of the system. I don't think it's been said enough yet.